Welcome to Carcassonne Online. Prepare your taste buds. Today we explore the delicious culinary treasures of the Aude region. I mean, we're talking about a place where, an accidental cellar explosion in 1531 actually kicked off the entire sparkling wine industry.
Yeah, it's wild. And it's also this sort of battleground, right? You have ancient legal wine rules just totally clashing with these rogue modern winemakers.
Exactly. So our mission today in this deep dive is to really dissect the DNA of these wines. Like, we're looking at the cepages, the grape varieties, and how this fierce regional tension decides exactly what ends up in your glass tonight.
Right, because winemakers there operate under this really beautiful tension. It's strict historical mandates versus total creative autonomy.
And by strict history, you mean the AOP rules, right?
Exactly. Take the Corbières area, for example. If you want that label on your bottle, your wine demands a base of up to 50% Carignan grapes.
Wow, 50%. That's a huge chunk.
Yeah, and then it has to be anchored by Syrah and Grenache. So the mandates are, well, they're as rigid as a classical symphony. Every single cepage has a meticulously set role to play.
Just to preserve that historic regional identity. But then on the flip side, you have the IGP Pays d'Oc designation, which is basically giving them a license to play jazz.
That is the perfect way to put it. Total jazz.
Because they can just bypass all those traditional blends. Like, they can pull from 58 different cepages and just strip it down to 100% pure Merlot if they want to.
Or an unblended Chardonnay, yeah. And the crazy thing is that the Aude's environment is what actually makes both of these approaches possible. Across all 10 of its AOPs, you have these punishing dry winds.
Sirs and the Tramontane.
You got it. They just scour the vineyards constantly.
Yeah.
And it sounds rough, but they act as this amazing ecological safety net.
Because they dry out the vines and stop fungal diseases.
Exactly. Fungi hate dry air. So that specific climate allows both those ancient strict blends and the crazy single varietal rogue experiments to just thrive in the exact same dirt.
So the geography definitely sets the stage, but I feel like it also forces a bit of a collision. I mean, look at the Cabardès region.
Oh, Cabardès is fascinating.
Right, because you have Atlantic grapes like Merlot and Cabernet, which want cool, damp soil, growing literally right next to Mediterranean grapes like Syrah and Grenache, which just want to bake in the heat.
Yeah, it's a geographical border zone, essentially.
But I'm struggling to see how that actually works in the glass. I mean, doesn't bottling Cabernet and Syrah together just create a sort of muddy, clashing flavor profile, like forcing a rock band to play with a string quartet?
Well, you'd think so, but it actually works because of the specific climatic mechanics at play. The intense Mediterranean sun really spikes the sugar and the alcohol in the Syrah.
Which gives it that robust, heavy feel.
Right, it provides the robustness. But then you have those cooler Atlantic winds sweeping through, and they preserve the essential acidity in the Cabernet.
Oh, so the acidity acts like a backbone.
Exactly. It prevents the final blend from becoming too flabby or, too jammy. It's this incredibly complex harmony that's literally born from geographic friction.
That friction between opposing extremes is just so cool.
And it doesn't just create complex flavors. In Limoux, a sudden temperature drop interacting with the Mauzac grape's unique yeast profile caused an actual physical reaction.
Yes, the monk at the Saint-Hilaire Abbey. This was in 1531, which, just to be clear, completely predates Champagne.
A long shot, yeah.
He bottles his Mauzac wine, but the local use just goes dormant in the winter cold.
Right, because it's too cold for it to work.
Exactly. But then the spring heat hits, those yeasts wake back up, and they start fermenting again, creating trapped carbon dioxide.
And the wine takes foam. Boom.
The world's first sparkling wine was just a sheer geographical accident.
Completely. I mean, they didn't understand the microbiology at all back then. They just saw magic.
Magic that tastes great.
Exactly. And honestly, that's the ultimate takeaway for you, the listener, the next time you're standing in the wine aisle trying to prep for a dinner party.
When you're staring at all those labels from southern France.
Right. Don't just look at the region, look at the acronym. An AOP means you're drinking the region's strict history, but an IGP means you're drinking the winemaker's ego and creativity.
I love that. Which really leaves you with a fascinating thought to mull over. If a monk in 1531 could accidentally invent the world's first sparkling wine just by letting a bottle of Mauzac sit through a temperature swing well, what other revolutionary culinary accidents are quietly fermenting in the cellars of the Aude right now, just waiting to redefine how we drink centuries from now?